Hello and welcome back to WC Marketplace. In today's video, we will learn about refund management. The existence of refunds and refund policies let the customers know there exists an alternative to buying a product. This will give them the confidence to buy a product as well as create a favorable opinion. Now let's see today's topic for discussion. Today we will discuss about WCMP refund configuration, customer refund process, refund mails, acceptance and rejection of refund requests, admin end refund management process, vendor end refund request process. Now let's have a look at the configuration through which that can be achieved. From the admin dashboard, hop onto WCMP and then click on to Settings. Once redirected, then navigate to Payment tab. Now under this Payment tab, from the drop-down menu, select Refund option. Now under the Refund option section, you can select the order statuses under which a refund request can be made. This option includes pending, on hold, processing and complete. Now let's understand each option one by one. Pending. If this option is selected, the customer can request a refund while the transactions are yet to be made. This option selected admin or vendor can refund the customer before any transaction take place. With this option, the refund can be requested while the transactions are being carried out. Completed. In case of this option, the customer can demand a refund despite the order request being fulfilled. Now in the next section, refund duration field, here you have to type in the number of days within which a refund request can be initiated. Now in the last section, reason for refund field is placed. You can add in the reason which you think are valid for the customer to request a refund. In case you don't want your customer to avail for the refund request, now you can enable this option, disable refund request for customer. Once done, then click on to the Save Changes option. Now that all the settings are completed, let us proceed to learn how refund management actually works. Now let's view a website through a customer perspective. Now from the Customer My Account page, click on Orders submenu. Here are all the products that the customer can request a refund on. Since we have selected the listed option while setting up refund management, the customer can only view the option when the order status shows accordingly. Now let's click on this order. Once selected, the customer can view a refund option under the order details. Now let's click on this refund request. Customer can now select the option mentioned here by the admin. Once done, then click onto the Submit option. We can view a message pops, refund request successfully placed. Now once the request is submitted, both the admin and the vendor will receive a mail requesting a refund. Now let's view both the mail one by one. This is the mail that the admin receives from their end, and this is the mail that the vendor will receive from their end. Before any further process, we need to keep in mind that both the admin and the vendor receives the mail. Only admin can accept or reject the request. In case an admin accepts the request, the vendor receives the mail notifying him or her of the refund acceptance. Let's click on the link attached with the admin mail. Now that we have redirected to the order page, the admin can initiate the refund requested by the customer. From here, we can view the order generated date, the billing and the shipping address. Now if we scroll down a little, we can view that there are 3 tabs and one of them is refund. Now let's click on this. On this field, the admin can enter the refund amount. Once done, then click onto this refund manually option. Now from this customer refund status, the admin can select the refund accepted option from the drop-down menu. In need, the admin can also provide some note attached to it. Once done, then click onto this update status option. Now under this order note, the admin can view that the order status has changed from on hold to refunded. Now from the vendor mail, by clicking on the link, the vendor gets directly redirected to their backend. From here, they can further carry out the refund process. Also, by clicking on this order ID attached with the mail, The vendor gets redirected to the order page. Now that we have known how the admin processes a request, now let us see from a vendor's perspective. From the vendor dashboard, hop onto orders and now click onto this edit option beside the respective order. Once redirected to this particular order page, then click onto this refund option and now select the refunded amount. We are going to follow the same steps for the vendor refund acceptance as we did for the admin. Now let's click onto this refund manually option. Now we can follow that the order status has changed automatically to refunded. Now if you scroll down a little, this order notes help you to communicate with the admin. Order log reflects the change which allows the admin and the vendor to track all the orders and the order statuses. And we will discuss the rest in the order management video. The vendor can also write a note in need and then click onto the submit option. So this was all about the entire refund management process. With this, we have come to the end of our video. If you like the tutorial, then do not forget to like, share and subscribe to our channel. Click on the small red bell to get notified whenever we post a new video. And do not forget to check out the description box below for more useful links. Thank you for watching.